So it looks like we are live. So welcome everybody. Happy weekend. We got our
Happy
CHL
weekend,
public.
bro.
We got the legendary City Mills here. So what do we got going on for today, City?
Yeah, happy weekend, guys. From this part of the world, we got new updates. We got news that CHL will be deployed on the Telos blockchain pretty soon. So I think that's the latest best news. And also, we are still hoping to get grants from the US Foundation.
Yep.
That will be a huge news for us too.
Yep. We have a lot going on. We were, what was it, last week or the week before last week? We're on the Telos, Hello Telos channel, and talking about how we're going to add Telos support. So that's going to be a big deal for us. So we're going to hopefully have that done probably in the next few weeks. We got our referral codes that we've been working on. So when you introduce people to the network and get them to join, then you'll get some CHL as a kickback. And then we're going to make it where people can buy CHL on the application too. So, a lot of times people have been complaining about, not being able to access CHL or buy it. So now we're going to be able to let people buy it on the application.
So are they going to do that using their credit cards?
What was that?
Are they going to be able to buy CHL using their credit cards?
Yeah, we're going to use PayPal. So PayPal is what we're going to use. So I think PayPal is available in most parts of the world, right? You guys have it.
Yeah.
You guys have PayPal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. And the dev team, they think using PayPal is the easiest. So we're going to use that and just give people the ability to buy the token. And obviously, if they want, they can move it off and sell it on an exchange. But we encourage people to hold it. Hold it, and
my suggestion. I have a suggestion. I'm thinking if there is another way for people to be able to buy CHL apart from PayPal, it will also be nice. I suggest that people should be able to use their credit cards, maybe through Amazon or something, or MoonPay. I recommend MoonPay because Telos uses MoonPay. I think that will help the project. That will really help the CHL project because I don't think it's every country that is able to use PayPal. I'm not sure it's every country that's able to use PayPal.
I think it's a lot of them. I think most countries can use PayPal. We'll figure that out. It's like we'll add it, support, and then as people tell us, like if it's some countries, there's some big countries that don't have access to it or it's not working out, we can add other one. We can add more features or more ways to pay. And then I think with PayPal you can use your credit card. I'm pretty sure you just put in your credit card with PayPal. It's like the same thing. It's like you can link it to your bank account or your credit card or whatever and buy that way. And they may even support Bitcoin. Does PayPal support Bitcoin now? They may. I think they were gonna add support for Bitcoin. So I know we just get tons of people all the time that want the token that just aren't able to get it, and for whatever reason, Nudex hasn't been able to. Nudex just hasn't been able to reach the mass adoption I thought it would. It's been 3 years and it's a great DEX. They've been trading us for 3 years, but they just maybe they'll still be are yet to be popular. But I thought they were going to take off as soon as they launched 3 years ago.
Okay. All right. So what other features are we to expect on the version 8? Are there any special features?
The Telos is going to be big. we're probably going to try to improve the UI a little bit, maybe add some better graphics, make it look a little bit sharper. Then we're going to have a referral link code like we were talking about.
Excellent.
And then people being able to buy the token. So, hopefully that's going to be rolled out here in the next few weeks. And on our end, just promoting, trying to develop more relationships with exchanges. And I also was going to float the idea, I think we've talked about this in the past, of doing some sort of like digital marketing challenges where maybe we put out a challenge and we ask somebody to find a client. Say we offer like $100 of marketing services for somebody, like $100 of challenge, of like challenge crypto giving out to people for like retweeting things and stuff like that. And then
okay, like that's recommendations. You mean people to recommend the application to businesses and projects?
Yeah, and like give them half. Like say you find a business and you give us $100 contract, or they buy $100 of services from us, then they keep half. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about, that might be something the community likes, where if, we get some people finding clients that, say, okay, we tell the clients, hey, we'll give you $100. We'll give you $100 of digital marketing advertising. We'll use $100 of crypto advertising your brand. We could have people make content for them, like their page, figure out valuable things to do for them, and then give that person who put the deal together like half, $50 to them or something like that.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I was just thinking.
Okay, all right. Do we expect the application to support Telos blockchain-based tokens also? We are sure that the application will support Telos.
Yeah.
We are sure it's going to support Telos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
There are other Telos blockchain-based tokens. So I think we should first support Telos, then in consequent versions, we can add Telos blockchain-based tokens.
We could do that now. I mean, if there's, in the same with EOS tokens, if there's a Telos token, so people who have if anyone has a particularly a Telos token they really like, then let us know and we can add it. Right now we were only planning on adding Telos, but there may be some Telos tokens that like we need to add the Canada token. There's a Canada token on Telos, right? Telos Canada. So we should add that token. We should also for EOS add PBTC and PETC. We have those other pegs. There's a Bitcoin and Ethereum peg, but those ones aren't very popular. I don't think they get used anymore.
Impressive. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So.
All right. So I hear that the EOS Foundation. Yeah, I hear that the EOS Foundation is giving out grants to projects built on the EOS IO blockchain. So what is the challenge that project doing about that?
So so what we did is we reached out and we sent them a message. So we pointed out that we had Nana make that artwork that had the transaction. What's going on, Willow?
Sorry, I'm late. I had to power up my phone a little.
Okay.
Just mute.
Welcome.
All right.
Someone can mute their mic as feedback. I think maybe that's coming from you, Willow. I think it went away.
I have muted the mic. I've muted the mic here. I've muted the mic.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't hear it anymore. So Where were we at? It was
Yeah, you're talking about the grant.
right. So we reached out to them and we pointed out that about 17,000 of those EOS, about 17,000 EOS in the EOS grants account came from the Challenge DAC account. So if you look, you can see the Challenge DAC paid like 17,000 EOS into the RAM account, the EOS RAM account, and then those EOS went to the EOS grant account. So Nana made a little picture showing the transactions, and we sent that to them and just said, hey, what's a good way of talking or talking to the EOS Foundation? We noticed that 17,000 of those EOS did come from the Challenge DAC account, and that would be a game changer for us if we could get those back, and it would really be nice for us to get those back plus some more, so we can do development and continue building infrastructure on this blockchain, because it we need it. It takes a lot to keep things going. We'd like to boost challenge rewards. I think that's one thing. If we were able to give out bigger challenges, I think we'd get a lot more users quickly. So, we might be willing to give it. We could even tell them, say, hey, if you give us back those EOS, we'll use them all in challenges. We'll give them all back to the community through challenges. So that's something that we'd be willing to do if they gave them back to us.
Okay, awesome. So hopefully we get them to reach out to us.
Yeah. So we sent them a message first, and if we don't hear from them, we can do some public challenges and do some content creation to maybe get their attention. And I think that's what you're supposed to do anyways in these systems, is build up consensus around things. If we get a few hundred people all saying, hey, support challenge, then it's more likely to happen, because this is supposed to be kind of, a public. I don't know what the system is. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of rules and what their procedure is. But it's good that EOS projects have some sort of funding. So I don't know. Hopefully we get some, but there's no telling.
All right. Okay. So the challenge EOS community, are we expecting an AMA soon, like we usually do?
We don't have anything on the schedule, but we can make something, and it'd be nice to do. Maybe we could do an AMA with some other group or something like that. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, maybe we can work on setting something up. I was thinking about doing some sort of challenge where we give out a good amount of EOS, maybe 10, 20 EOS, if somebody can get us an interview on, like, say you get us an interview on a YouTube channel that has more than 1,000 subscribers, give that person 10 EOS if you can set it up, something like that. And because I think we got the technology is working. We got the token, people can access it if they want, they can trade it. You have the technology. I think just more media, more marketing could help us.
All right. Okay, so I think if we have prizes, if we have rewards for the person, who's gonna hook us up with an influencer, we should also keep rewards. We should also budget rewards for the influencer too.
Yeah. Or we could just we can think of something. I mean, if we just tell somebody, say, hey, here's 20 EOS if you can get us an interview with somebody with more than 1,000 subscribers. That person could give half that EOS to the interviewer, and not even, we wouldn't even have to know about it. Or I don't know, there's a million different things we could do, but just that's just an idea. We've been kind of slow. We've been slowing down on the challenges a little bit. We didn't post a whole lot this week just because we at least I didn't. I think you guys are posting challenges, but yeah, we should do some bigger challenges. We haven't done any big challenges for a while.
Yeah. Okay. So the community members who are gonna
the
watch,
idea of the
I
idea
think
of
that's good news for you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead,
okay,
Wheels.
I'm trying to say the idea of getting that big challenge on is great, church. I mean, if we can make it, I believe, I think I will see people that will, come on and get us to meet with these influencers, especially these YouTube influencers. So I think it's a great one, Chase.
Yeah, maybe that's something we can play around this week with. I think sometimes when we get Nana to make some art, then we can, saying, hey, find an influencer or get us an influencer interview, and then say reward, 20 EOS. We can talk about reward, because like 20 EOS is like $5 right now. So if we did like 100, or if we did like 20, that'd be like $100. So that's, $100 if you get us an interview with an influencer with more than 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Something like that, and then see what happens, and then that's a chance for people to win some EOS. And I think people will be able to find some places we can get interviewed at, or whatever. We can refine it and think about what would be the best way of doing it. But that might be a good challenge for us this week.
City, I think your mic is off.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that YouTube is a good place to set up a challenge, a live video at. So we should get our community members to hook us up with an influencer on YouTube. YouTube is a good place to get to meet um, investors, crypto investors, the top guns.
Yeah, there's like Twitter and YouTube, I think are more popular places for crypto. Like I noticed like Instagram or TikTok, there's hardly any crypto stuff on there, but like YouTube, Twitter's a big place for crypto news.
Yeah.
So I know for our channel, we have like less than 100, or we got like 100 subscribers or something, so we can't go live. But I think if you have like the bigger channels that are over like 1,000 or whatever, I think people can go live. So the challenge would be for somebody to get us an interview on YouTube with somebody with a certain amount of followers or subscribers to go do an interview.
And also we also have a team member, Zach. I think we should ask Zach to hook us up. He does this live YouTube streams, and he uses some streaming platforms. I think he can help us out too with hooking us up with influencers.
Zach, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good. Yeah, we should circle back with him and see if he should join these calls too. But I haven't heard from him for a while. But he's been actually I hung out with him. Yeah, I hung out with him like a month or two ago, and he was hanging out with a streamer. He wasn't really a crypto streamer, but he just was like a streamer that pretty much streamed all day long, and I think he made money from it. But yeah, that's something we can work on, because it helps if we get, we have our little ecosystem and our people that we usually reach out to and that follow us and stuff. But if it's good for us to go and tap into other followings and kind of expand the people who are following us,
Exactly.
so we can work on. Yeah, so let's work on that this week. Anything else? Any other big news? We went over We went over media, trying to get interviews, some potential challenges that we can make. Anything else?
Yeah, Chase, I want to ask something. If you have a large community that you think you can fetch us with some users, you can message me or the team, or just drop a message on the Telegram, and you can get to have an AMA with the challenge that team. So from there we get to make use of your community in running the AMA, and you get to bring in your people. So I'm telling everyone here that is gonna watch, or that is on this live caller is gonna watch it later, that we are open for AMAs.
Yeah, sorry, I broke
Yeah,
up.
sorry, I broke up.
Yeah, yeah, we hear you now. So,
Yeah, we hear you.
but okay, yeah, we'll let people know that we're open for AMAs and you know, good AMAs. We don't. I know a lot of times we've been on other people's uh channel. Am I still on? Can you guys hear me?
I didn't get
I
that.
can hear you. I didn't get that. I can hear you.
Yeah.
I was saying that we yeah, we should be open for AMAs, good AMAs. You know, not. I know there's been times that we've gone on other people's channels and you know it hasn't really accomplished much. But if we want a good, if we do a good AMA, you know, we're open for good AMAs, definitely.
Okay. So I saw something on in our community on our Telegram, so I wanted to share it here. Someone was talking about getting your sister Molly to join to promote the application once we launch the version 8. I think that's an interesting idea. That after we launch the version 8, we can get her to make challenges or do some sort of giveaways to get people to onboard people onto
Yeah,
our community. And I suggest that should be after the version 8 drops. Someone said something like that. Zach also mentioned that she should start using Apix. Apix is a social media platform. It's just
yeah,
like Instagram. Yeah, but they just got deployed onto the Telos blockchain. So that's gonna be a big one. So I suggest that if after adding Telos, we can also add Apix in future, because Apix is just like let me say a decentralized Instagram.
yeah,
People
yeah,
win, yeah, people earn cryptocurrency for sharing their stuff.
yeah, yeah. I've seen them before, so they that's a good idea. Um, and yeah, my sister, she's given us a few shout outs before, you know, told her following about us before. Just the
Yeah.
problems, the earlier versions just weren't working good enough to retain those users. So, you know, there was a few times like in version 1, version 2, she you know, shared our link and said download us, and then you know, we got a lot of people to download us, and then they didn't stick around too long just because our earlier versions weren't working that well. But this but now that we're, you know, working better,
Yeah.
she hasn't given us a shout out for a while, so I'm sure she'll maybe we'll wait after version 8 and you know, have her contribute to the media campaign. You know,
Okay.
Okay. That would be a huge one.
yeah, we'll
Right.
definitely get more users, and you know, the more users we get, the more likely we are to get more users, and it's just kind of like a compound effect. So, uh, yeah,
All right.
cool. So, yeah, it looks
So
like a little bit slower week this week. Um, we didn't have quite as many people as we usually do, but that's because we started late and we had Facebook's changing their system, so we got to figure out what's going on with Facebook so this doesn't happen again. Um, so yeah, I think we can wrap it up here unless we got anything else. We got anything more to do to go over?
I think
Yeah,
the
if you're ready
community
to
member.
download the application, you're ready to download the application and earn some cryptocurrency, do well to download the challenges application.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Just
that's
promote
true.
your business, your brands, whatever you want to promote using blockchain tech and with the help of challenge use application. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're new here, just get to download the Challenge US application. It's the best challenge application in the world. You know, I use it myself. I use it almost every day.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
So So yeah, if
Also
you haven't,
buy and hold CHL. That's
yep,
the major thing that you all need to do. Buy and hold CHL.
yep, yep. So yeah, if you haven't downloaded it, you get a little bit of CHL for free, and we'll be back. You know, stay tuned. We'll do more media events this week, and we'll be back next week with another public call. So everyone have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.